Jordan Gannon popping his cherry via write a poem about it in regards to the first time you wore yoga pants. Let's hear some poem about it.
I wrote 2 poems. Is that okay?
Yes, why not?
Is that okay? Yoga pants. As I walked out of the O'Farrell Theatre in the Tenderloin, sun blazing down upon my eyes for the first time in days, my loin still tender from 4 marathon days of passion, tight semen-stained Pantera shirt riding up on my belly, my now threadbare Lululemon bottoms hugging my sore fruit, which ripened yet again. As a bearded man passed by, he looked, then paused, and looked again, and winked as both we walked into the Starbucks.
That was good.
Wow.
The second poem, entitled The First Time I Wore Yoga Pants, or Coming of Age as a Christian Missionary, or an anachronistic poem about my time on heathen islands, or You Shouldn't Have Given Me That Blowjob That One Time in Our Cabin, or an NPR poem. On the shores of Lanakilaku, we danced and flipped upon our hands and made merry to the chiming of our bands. You played tabla drum to songs sung by firelight, whilst the waves crashed in their unending canticle to the moon. And you said, "Let's sing a Magnificat." And it was said, "Yes, let's do that." And everyone got quiet before they soon began to whisper, until Jesse picked up his guitar and played Brown Eyed Girl.
It's the only song I know.
And you gave up the tambourine in exchange for a swig of And you gave up the tambourine in exchange for a swig of wine. To the sun-toasted hippie girl with flowers in her hair, with whom I'd only shared rap on the healing powers of sprouts, her lanky body now moving in jaunty bouts of uncoordinated force. I looked to you for reassurance of something in our course. You shrugged and turned back to the tune sung by our little commune, whilst the ocean made her unending praise of the moon. What I did not get from you, why did I pursue the entirety of our days on Lanakilaku, as we had built by sweating effort of carpentry a church for those unrepentant sinners, and a shed to dry their meats, not to mention cleared the brush from their overgrown streets, taught them the sanctifying use of wheat, convinced their women to cover their overexposed teats, and forced them to work in the heat. What was it for? And why would you not speak to me after giving me a sea salt sweaty blowjob behind the dairy? Was it the pants, those tight form-fitting pants? Was your pursuit not because of them, or was it in spite of the tight hammock I wore for my bulbous fruit? We made merry and flipped upon our hands to the singing of our bands, reveling in the work he has made, christening the land with regret, and our toil, dropping our seed to the soil, as we danced by the sunless sea in our yoga pants. I'm crying.
I think I cried for three different reasons. did tears fall from my face?